There is now daylight between us and Rangers at the top of the table, as the Rangers dropped points last night to Dundee. Whilst we have had fun doing some meltdowns, I'm sure there'll be a lot more to come, but today's video will discuss our beloved club. Today we'll discuss all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. That includes why the Hoops could be set for a giant 8-figure transfer boost. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Former Rangers striker Chris Boyd has publicly conceded the title to Celtic following Rangers' 0-0 draw to Dundee. This result has positioned Celtic 3 points clear at the top of the table as the league heads into the split, with a crucial Glasgow derby at Celtic Park yet to come. Rangers' recent form has been a concern for them, securing just one win in their last 8 league matches. With upcoming fixtures against St Mirren and Kilmarnock, as well as a Scottish Cup semi-final against Hearts this weekend, the pressure is mounting. The sentiment of Rangers' dwindling title hopes was echoed on Sky Sports by pundits Chris Sutton and James McFadden, both of whom expressed belief that the league title was destined for Celtic Park this season. Boyd, faced with the current standings and the challenging path ahead of Rangers, admitted the difficulty of the situation. After the Rangers-Celtic game at Ibrox, it was going to be a tough task, but it's tougher now. Rangers can go to Celtic Park and win, and there's still 5 goals in it. I can see a way back for Rangers now. It's quite something for Boyd to admit that. Just a quick one, boys and girls, to tell you that we have a new drop available on our website. We have the Brendan Rodgers Pope tee, along with the Celtic Ultra t-shirts. Do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description, or going to celticapparel.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. Celtic could be in for a significant boost as Bayer Leverkusen contemplates the sale of Jeremy Fring, Pong, potentially to Manchester United, which could see the Scottish club cashing in on a lucrative sell-on clause. Whether Leverkusen have won the Bundesliga under the management of Xabi Alonso, Frimpong has been instrumental, contributing 8 goals and 7 assists. His performance has piqued the interest of Manchester United, who are considering triggering this £40 million release clause. Fernando Caro, who's CEO of Leverkusen, acknowledged the club's economic strategy requires a sale of one major player each summer to fund further acquisitions. He said, "Every year we need to sell one big player to find budget for new signings. So probably we will sell one player. We're planning to sign 2 or 3 players with that amount of money." Celtic stand to benefit financially from Frimpong's potential move due to a sell-on clause negotiated during his transfer from Celtic Park to Leverkusen for around £13 million. The clause entitles Celtic to 30% of the profit from Frimpong's next transfer. If Frimpong's release clause of £34 million is met, this could net Celtic approximately £6.3 million, bolstering their finances significantly as they prepare for the upcoming season. Celtic fans have often been critical regarding the club's failure to regularly utilise the academy setup to produce our own stars of the future. Brendan Rodgers has set about changing this trend in his second spell in Parkhead, shedding light on his plans to promote individuals from Lennox Town to the senior squad in the coming years. He stated last month, "My life has always been about bringing young players through. We have got some really good, talented players. We have to create a pathway for them. That is the biggest thing. That is a real challenge at a big club, but I inherently believe in young players." This season, both Daniel Kelly and Rockavata have been granted tangible experience under the Irishman, paving the way further for internal promotions to take place as Celtic look to save millions by breeding a production line of brilliant talent. Of course, in modern day, clubs don't just harbour a core of homegrown talent in their respective academies, as they trade youngsters from across the world in an effort to stumble across untapped potential with room to develop. Although not a direct example, consider Jeremy Frimpong as an instance of this process. Plucked from Manchester City's elite development squad, he has now went on to become a Bundesliga champion at Bayer Leverkusen. This could earn Celtic a neat 30% sell-on fee alongside the initial money gleaned by selling him to the German Giants in 2021. With the departure of Ange Postecoglou last year, our Australian contingent has dwindled somewhat. Aaron Mooy's retirement alongside Marco Tilio's loan move back to Melbourne City has left just one Socceroo currently plying his trade at the club, Liam Bontig. Signed from Western Sydney Wanderers last year, the 18-year-old central defender has made 13 appearances of Celtic B this term, combined across the Lowland League and UEFA League setup. Speaking to Football AU, the talented youngster harbours aspirations of one day breaking into Rodgers' thinking at senior level after previously training with the first team, although recovering from an ankle injury is at the centre of his plans for now. He stated, "We see the first team every day, and there are times I train with them. It gives you a taste of it, and you realise you're not that far off. A couple of the boys from the under-23s are getting minutes now under Brendan Rodgers, and they're always looking for the youngsters to push on. It's such a big club, and the competition is massive with a first team squad around 35. When you train with the senior side, you see it. The level was quicker, sharper and stronger. It's the little details like the passing, the communication. There are rarely any mistakes. It's been a good test and a good experience. Bonk later added on his ankle injury and his aims over the coming months. First I want to get the ankle sorted, then have a good pre-season as I can. Perhaps halfway through next season, if I can't break into the senior squad here, I'll maybe get a loan somewhere to experience some first team football. That's what you often see happen here. It's really a stepping stone towards a first team. Bridging the gap between B team football and senior involvement isn't easy at Celtic, factoring the difference in both standards coupled with the pressure of winning attached life at Parkhead. Nevertheless, Rodgers has made it clear he plans to promote talent from within, which leaves the door open to budding stars of the future to stake a claim for minutes. For way too long, Celtic haven't taken efficient action regarding pathways to the first team, so hopefully we can see a culture shift on that front as the boys look towards the long term. Celtic women have surged to the summit of the Scottish Women's Premier League, seizing the top spot after this round of midweek matches. Their ascent has been marked by determined Chase Rangers, whom they've recently bested in a clash, dramatically narrowing the gap at the top. The latest triumph came on Wednesday night when Celtic edged past Hibernian with a narrow 1-0 victory, thanks to a decisive goal from Caitlin Hayes. Simultaneously, Rangers faltered, suffering a 1-0 defeat to Hearts, which allowed Celtic to leapfrog into first place. Under the guidance of their new manager, Alina Sudoku, Celtic's form has been formidable. The team has displayed a cohesive and spirited style of play, sparking optimism among fans. With 5 matches remaining, including high-stakes encounters against Glasgow City and a rematch with Rangers, Celtic's campaign is gathering momentum at a crucial time. The question now looms large over the SWPL after finishing runner-up 4 times. Is this the season Celtic women clinch their first league title? Celtic fans, what do you make of the season so far, and how many players do we need to sign in the upcoming window? Let us know down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. Make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. We are getting closer and closer to 7,000 subscribers, so it would be greatly appreciated if you can subscribe and help us reach that milestone. Thank you, take care, bye bye.